yes. So back in a month ago, there is a discount on the AI-900 and DP-900. So that's why my group and I signed up for it. And I believe in September, there's another initiative program from Microsoft. Will you apply for the Microsoft Azure scholarship?
Yes, I have applied for that.
Oh, okay. Did you got in?
Yes, I got in. What about you?
Oh, yes, I got into. So I was asking the people in that group, would they be interested in also forming a group in the study for data certificate? Let me see. I haven't seen your answer yet, so that's why I wasn't sure you are in the group or not. Let me see. Oh my God, I'm in so many groups. Yes, so this is the poll that I'm creating. So basically, I was asking people whether they're interested in this certificate AI-900 and the DP-900, which is in the beta mode. It was just roll out, I think, last month. And AI-100, DP-200, DP-100 is all related to data. So these two are like fundamental exam of Microsoft. Anything that you see like in the 900 tier would be likely to be a 900 tier would be likely to be a fundamental exam. Can you see my screen all right?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Yes. So it's supposed to be very easy, and it's supposed to give you a fundamental background so that you can start with the Azure services on your cloud. And once you get more hand-on and practice, then you can get into this certificate. Like AI-100 is for artificial intelligence. DP-200 is for data engineer, and DP-100 is for data science, I believe. And components are really like glued together. They have a lot of areas that are overlap. So that's why I want to create a group to study for it. And another reason is because Microsoft is gonna have another discount. Let me show you the discount that they're gonna have. I'll stop share for a little bit to get the link, then I will share with you again. Yeah, but there's gonna be a lot of certificates that gonna get discount in the upcoming months. So, okay, let me share screen again. So it would be a good time for everyone to take leverage of this. Can you see my screen all right?
Yes, I can see it.
I'll post the link on the group, but basically they launched this program to help people acquire digital skills, and there is a chart in here that you can see which certificate that here. Yes, they didn't write out the code, so that's why I couldn't find. So basically, oh, no, this is not the one. Yes, this is the one. So you see, like, there are a few ones that we can take advantage. I think if you are interested in the data field, so this one is the data fundamental, is the DP-900 that I was telling people about. DP-900. And this one is the one that the group study is for. And this one is also very interesting because they teach you about Power BI, and it is very popular if you go into the data domain, then it's also a very good certificate. So all gonna be available for $15 since starting in September. And I'm not sure like how many you could get, but if you could only get one, then I would recommend this certificate. So to that, I'll show you where you can get the resource for the training and preparing, because they start in September, and I think by the end of this month, well, not this month, but by the end of August, you should there should be more guidelines about AI 900 show up on the internet. Right now, there's a few because the test is still in the beta mode, so everyone is still like taking it to see the content. But I wrote a few guidelines here to help me and my group to study. And you can start preparing now if you want to, because it's aligned with the class goal. I saw that there is a lot of overlap between our classes and this exam. So I think once you complete the class and you start to prepare for some for the only one thing that missing in the class, it is cognitive service API. Are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I went through the content of the class. So most of what is mentioned on the exam is available in our class already, except for this set of cognitive service API, and I think it will be in the phase 2, hopefully. But this is the component that in the AI 900 they will teach, and it's just a set of APIs. It's nothing fancy. You just need to remember about when to use what and the workload, the application of it. So to talk about that, let me pull out the official guideline for the exam so you can see, and I can introduce you a little bit for today. See, so this is Microsoft page. This is the exam, and normally in other beta exams there will be no learning path, but for this exam, I think because they have already a lot of materials to prepare for this exam, so they have like a whole learning path. But I don't think they have all of the components. So it's a good idea to combine our class knowledge with this one. So what our class is lacking is these 4 components. Oh, there's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, even here they lacking one component also. It's a decision, natural language conversation. The 4th component is the decision API, which I just roll out. So I think that's why there hasn't been a learning path for it. Yes. So in here you see the exam is very simple comparing to other data exam, is that you only need to identify and describe the cases. In other exam, they would ask you about implementing and using other Azure service. But in here, the scope is only to identify and to describe the situation. And I have wrote some of the guidelines here that you can start. I would recommend you to start with the if you go to here to the cloud tab and you go all the way down, you search, no, you search for the guideline. I should rename this. I was really bad with naming. So I wrote this guy, oh, study guide, sorry. Study guide. Yes. Why I put 2 links together? Oh, here. Okay, so study guide is this one. So basically, what I did is I took every component of the exam. You see, I took every component of the exam and I write out which link that you need to study for it. But for our case, since Microsoft provide the classes already, I think it best to for you to watch all of the videos and do the quizzes on the class. Don't worry about the lab. Do it when you need to submit to fulfill your requirements in the class. But for the exam, you can do is watch video, do all the quizzes because there will be no lab knowledge test on the AI-900 test. Are you all right?
Yes, okay.
Okay, please let me know if you have confusion or you have some area that you are not sure about during my talk.
No, I am fine.
Okay, so and back back to the topic. Basically, once you finish all of the quizzes and the videos, you can start going through with this guideline and see what are the missing components. I would tell you the missing component is in cognitive services. So you could see like identify computer vision workload, natural language processing knowledge workload, and stuff like that missing in our current component. And there will be more in there like describe feature of computer vision. So like these all components, the four components are all missing. And for that, you need to go to my guidelines and see like, for example, like in speech API, what are includes and what is these are used for, because they mainly ask about the workload and they mainly ask about the characteristic. So you need to go into these links to find out. Yeah, so that is it for the preparation. We need to, I have some videos, but then it's mainly in Vietnamese. And oh, and I have quizzes for this. So if you are confident with your knowledge in the Azure, you can start with the quizzes to see. Yes, so these are the mock questions. So for example, I have some mock questions just this quick about computer vision. And the one thing about the beta exam is that there's no guidelines, so I don't know the level of the question that it's gonna ask. But then if I over prepare for it, then I'll be in good pace for the DP, the AI 100. I'll show you a little bit about this one as well. So you see, they just recently updated after the beta test rollout. I think the beta test rollout in January, and then they updated in May. So you can see like there's still a lot of select and identify. But then the thing is they related a lot in other Azure services. So you would know like service endpoint and like how to select like solution for example, like you need to like ingest and ingress data which is related to data pipeline and stuff like that. So you would need to be more hands-on experience, or at least a background in data engineer to be able to process all of this. So right now, concentrate on getting the DP-900 and AI-100. Then I think once you get to know these fundamental data background, then you can proceed with these exams. So for next week, when we meet, I think we can go through the quizzes here, and also we can discuss on the topic along with the guideline. For now, I think we should start with the cognitive service because it's what lacking in our class. Are you all right with that? Sorry, give me a moment. I need to let my group know that I forgot to let my group know that the session is on. Are you finding my blog content all right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. Let me share with you the blog content here. So when are you planning to get these exams? Like after our class or also on September?
I think I have to start preparing now.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think it will be very crowded because everyone gonna jump to the program in the September. So that's why I wanting to also get a study group on our scholarship channel because I want to have a lot of people so that like it helps to build the content and people asking each other questions. So that's why we can learn better. Because basically if with other exams you can get mock tests, you can get like the questions, you can get materials, but since these exams are very new, so the materials is not much, but then it's very very essential for data engineer and data science and even like machine learning engineer also. So that's why it's better for us to have a study group with people who have experience on it already. Mm.
Yes, that's a better option, I think.
Yeah. So okay, since I don't have any other content and there's no one yet gonna join at this hour, do you want to ask me any other questions, or should we start again next week and we will start with cognitive services?
I have no questions.
Oh, okay, sure. So I'll see you next week then. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.